I think all in all, we have come about to know these oral presentations is paramount important. And of course, the link is here. If you want to, you can go and watch it. Okay. I can send it. Anyway, I can send you. Okay, so we'll watch these two videos. And of course, it is very important by looking at this. You might think this is damn freaking simple because in primary 1 and 2, Uncle Raymond, come on, please don't tell me this. But you have to understand when, in fact, this is not only for oral presentation in entire paper 1, 2, 3, 4, and your daily usage. Please take note of this. I'm not going to go through one by one. Your set 4 students saying, Lin, can you read present? Simple. I do my homework every day. Oh my God. Present continuous. I am doing my homework now. Oh, freak. Present perfect. I've done my homework just now, so I play with my sister. Okay, thank you. Present perfect continuous. I've been doing my homework, but I got no time to play with my sister. Oh, come on, please. Sorry, yeah. We are not talking about like that. Why reason I'm telling you that you please familiarize with all this. Seriously, it is very important. Okay, you need to familiarize with this three musketeer. Okay, I call the PPF. It stands for what? No, 亲自 Powerpuff Friends. You know Powerpuff Girl, right? So this is Powerpuff Friends. So you need to get the worst one is the perfect continuous and this perfect, all this perfect continuous and perfect. They always confused. I had eaten my dinner. I had done this. Why must put had, huh? So things like that. So this is a grammar rule. I'm so sorry. Just suck it out and you have to memorize and not say memorize. Oh my goodness. You have to know when to use it perfectly well and know when to use it and don't screw up because a lot of people, when they use this, especially make a mistake, you know when? Your essay writing. Agree, Zhonghen? When do I use my past perfect continuous? When do I use my future perfect continuous? When do I use my present simple tense? Okay? So I bring out this because if you are really, really that hardworking, seriously, you can do this, and then all of you write in a foolscap paper and send to me a mark. Or the best, use this to practice your oral presentation skill. Okay, I leave it to you. Next, we're gonna do this a quick one. What is the definition of lifestyle? Zhonghan?
What is the definition of lifestyle? A particular way of living, the way a person lives or a group of people live.
Cannot.
With the lavish lifestyle of eating right and exercising are essential to have living a healthy lifestyle.
Also, okay, carry on this one. A lifestyle.
A lifestyle typically reflects an individual's attitudes, way of life, values, or worldview. Therefore, a lifestyle is a means of forging a sense of self and to create cultural symbols that resonate with personal identity.
Agree now, Qingzi, you realize just now the topics is all about what? Pollution, globalization, correct now? Health and leisure, correct now? Is this true the way of life, the values? Is it worldview about how you view about pollution, how you view about natural disaster? So now, please do not share with your classmates or your schoolmates or whoever. So now go and think about lifestyle to do a good presentation about lifestyle. Once you know what is lifestyle about, any topics 你都可以讲 any topic. Okay, to test on, just a quick one. Antina, bring out a topic. 快点，不要讲很多东西要教今天。Give me a topic to see whether it relate to lifestyle. Go.
Exercise.
Is it lifestyle? Agree? And then agree? Okay, Hazel?
What the government can do.
Is it lifestyle? Because you got a different ideology, the communists, you know, right? The how the governments give the different priority, right? Your study set for you should know about the CDC voucher, right? For the poor people, FAS people. Thank you. Zhonghen, this is now you guys test me to see whether this lifestyle related to your topic or not. Zhonghen.
Military.
Is it lifestyle? NS boy, you need to go. I mean, is it the lifestyle that without a proper strong internal forces, you will get invaded, and what happened to your lifestyle? You become what? Refugees. 对吗? You like, okay, very simple. Look at what happened to Ukraine and Russia now, and Israel and this Hamas. What their lifestyle is it become upside down? You know why? Remember the mushroom theory? 我没有屋子住，我没有水喝，对不对？Okay, okay, 其次
Transport.
is it lifestyle? Agree? How you go to school? By car? Mm-mm. By bus? Mm-mm. Walking? Mm-mm. By train? Then what the hell? I go to school by helicopter. Cannot. 我 daddy 很有钱呢 because my daddy lifestyle is like that. He say, son, in order to beat the traffic congestions, you have a private pilots to take a helicopter to your school. But the question is where to land. There's this cartoon, Richie Rich. You know this comic books, Richie Rich. You go and Google. That guy is so rich until he named the dog, the dog 那个狗叫 dollar. And the whole body is all the dollar sign. Trust me, it's damn cute. You have to watch. Yes, it's really my generation comic book. And there's a movie called Richie Rich. Okay? Lifestyle, transport. Sing it.
Eating.
Eating, is it lifestyle? Oh, I'm a vegetarian. I'm a meat eater. I'm very particular with these different diets. So I'm not too particular with oily food, but I'm very particular with nuts because I cannot eat nuts because I'll turn nuts because I'm allergic to nuts. Lifestyle. 若琳，我问你了吗？还没有。
Standard way of life.
Standard way of life. Wow. Lifestyle, standard way of life. Okay, can I use the upper, middle, lower income? Cannot. Can I? You see? So everything is about lifestyle, but how you going to tweak and turn and make it to craft it exactly nicely to lifestyle and then start to communicate. Your lifestyle is, I am very tired. Hazel, read for me, Ken.
Lifestyles. Your lifestyle is how you live, and it reflects who you are. You might try to look cool by adopting a rock star lifestyle of partying every night and sleeping all day, but you'll probably get pretty tired. A lifestyle can also reflect your attitude or your personal values. For example, you might have a very conservative lifestyle, which means you don't spend money on anything trivial or unnecessary, and you don't engage in silly activities. A glamorous lifestyle means you indulge in upscale, high profile pursuits and live luxuriously. If you've got some bad habits, your doctor might encourage you to adopt a healthier lifestyle and get more exercise and eat more carefully.
Is it the standard of living, standard of lifestyle, right? The standard of way you see. So you realize that this paragraph is very true. Recently America was really in a chaos. About these illegal immigrants and that Zhonghan, they even asked the National Guard to kill his own people. Can you imagine a National Guard and go and stop them? And then you saw, hey, bloody hell, that's my cousin there. Oh yeah, I don't care if that's your cousin, but your cousin now is doing protests. You're going to shoot him. It's what the hell? How is it so bad? What the hell is going on in USA now? Seriously, what kind of values are they turning up the upside down? What kind of ideologies are seriously? Conservative, I told you I got one student, he never watched Harry Potter. Did I tell you this before? Right? I told you no, I told you right. No, because my mommy daddy say Harry Potter got wizard and witches. In a Christian, we cannot watch wizard and witch because according to the Bible, we are not allowed to watch. Holy shucks, man. 晴子, we just entertainment lifestyle. Lah. No, cannot. We cannot say shit because it's a vulgarity. Then how you go to toilet? I will say to teacher, may I go poo-poo? 晴子, you said 4, you go and tell teacher, I want to go poo-poo. I think your whole class will laugh upside down. Because my mother say, and Uncle Raymond say, cannot use the word shit. Shit is a vulgarity. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Amen. All right, conservative lifestyle. Sorry, I got student like that. When I was teaching in the Bible school, I said, you're going to shit? Mr. Raymond, you just say that vulgarity. He said, oh my God. Shit is a vulgarity. No, my God, please don't say that again. You should say poo-poo. Okay, are you going for poo-poo? Damn shit, man. Sorry. True enough, 3 months later, I'm out of the school. Okay, lifestyle definitions, example. Xian,
A lifestyle is a way in which someone lives their life, encompassing their habits, attitudes, values, and consumption patterns. It's influenced by factors such as culture, personal preference, and environment. This encompasses a range of choices and practices related to health, leisure, work, and routine.
there you are. It covered everything. So I think you hit the jackpot, not for me, for you who believe in me, who believe in yourself, that the oral examinations, this. So Qingzi and all of you, recently you all cover your oral exam already, right? In school, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah? Is it true that all the topics are related to lifestyle? Ask yourself, Antina, Xingyuan, and Zhonghen, right? So if you still think that you're still skeptical and paranoid, very pessimistic, I think no, then don't worry, because you're on the right track. Because they want to ask you things that is a bit ridiculous. Okay, seriously. They don't tell you, do you support LGBT? Do you think sex is good? Do you think watching porno is fun? They won't ask you this kind of stupid question, right? Come on. Right? So this is where I'm very blunt, sorry. This is where it is. It's a day-to-day that is happening around the world that we need to solve problems, not to create problems. I always believe this. Every challenge is a problem, but every problem has a way to solve with a solution. And every solution takes time to solve a problem. But if you give out these solutions, there will always be a problem. So don't give up yourself. Don't give up the problems. If today Thomas Edison will feel that these inventions of light bulb is a problem, is a challenge, I freak you out. I myself don't turn the light bulb, I use candle. Okay, and I just put down the Shark Tank. Please go and watch this Shark Tank, and you would really help your presentation skills. Seriously. I like the way you say, Hazel. You say 1 hour later, Hazel, are you bloody hell done with your question? I want to go home already. Bloody hell, can you stop your oral presentation? Move it, man. Then you turn around. You just shut up. I'm not done yet. Sorry, teachers, for the interruption. So where was I? Can I continue? The two teachers. Oh my God, not again, man, bro. So Hazel was saying that I think if they ask me those questions, the person behind me next to wait next month to answer. All right. Thank you. All right. So sing an example, please, my dear. Minimalist.
Minimalists uh, prioritize living with fewer possessions, seeking simplicity and clarity by reducing clutter and excess in their lives.
Sorry, don't be like this. I think our life is full of victorious, vibrance, and vividness. Please don't be a very vicious to your life, okay, and vigorous to your life. And in fact, you must be very, very full of excitement in your life. Because next one, digital.
Digital nomads. Digital nomads combine work and travel by leveraging technology, often moving between countries and living a location-independent life.
I think those of you are Luo Ling, Hazel, Xingyuan, and Zhonghen, the 4 years with me for past 4 years. You have enough of encyclopedias, the knowledge that you have learned from Uncle Raymond, so many topics, more than 50 over topics. I don't see how that you got problems to answer any question in your oral. So now is the time to shine, okay? To dare and care and share what you have learned. Lifestyle, back to you, Antina. Can you read this, please?
Meaning lifestyle refers to a typical way of life of individuals, families, or communities, encompassing their habits, attitudes, tastes, moral standards, and economic status. Definition: the way in which a person or a group lives.
So this, I want to add on, is not just about this. Wait. So look at, you see? You see, these are all the very common topics that you will link to lifestyle. Okay, quick one. So what is lifestyle? You see, a healthy lifestyle. Oh my God, you see, the list is not exhausted. The list is so many things that you can talk about it. And what is my lifestyle? Okay, ready? I personally, so if people ask me about lifestyle, I personally feel that lifestyle is all about how individual looks into his or her ABC. So ability to eat well, exercise and sleep well, healthy diets, regular gyms, and no sleep deprivations. Building a strong relationship with your family, friends, and colleagues. So I'm using the AZ factors. We talk about everything A, everything B, or everything C. So I'm using the alphabetical order to talk about what is what is a lifestyle. So what about C? Caring for environment's well-being, eco-friendly, social responsibility, fairness to race and religion. This is what I mean by lifestyle. Your lifestyle is your lifestyle is you live for today. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is unknown. This is not mine. I copied from somewhere. You live for today. Yesterday is gone. And tomorrow is unknown. So what you want is to give the best with all the zest, to beat the test, to win the rest, to be top of the crest from east to west, because you want to see tomorrow not being the best, but the utmost best, because you want to create legacy, because you want to see yourself in a very foresighted view, because you want to make your lifestyle not only vibrant, but to make sure that your next generation follow your footsteps for the rest of infinity. And that's how humanities can be carried on for the next few more generations. Even though there's pollution, even though there's natural disaster, even though there's destruction called war. But I strongly believe that with the ability of caring and building a good community of lifestyle, people can be persevere, resilience, and the most important, teamwork. Thank you. So there you are. So I am going to talk about this. It's going to be a bit wild for ironical communication. So I would like you to do this. Exam. Because just now we took a lot of time to watch the video, right? So let Uncle Raymond get a break first. So I want you to do this and later we talk about this, all right? Let's go. I'm going to get some water, okay? Thank Are you done with your answer? Sorry, I'm arranging some of the things here. So sorry, guys. Give me a while first. Yeah. Why cannot? Give me a minute, So you all give me answer already, huh? All of you give already. Who else have not give? Only 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%. Okay, all give already. Sorry, Okay, just give you answer now. Please check your answer, please. Stranger danger. Stay safe. Good. Okay, good. The phrase suggests to double check. Making an effort suggests that homeowner have a role to play. The natural safe case. Okay, I want to see both first. Okay, I see how many people got both. Wow, not bad, huh? Well done, man. Xingzi, sorry, you got one correct. Text one. Who else? Antenna, both. Rolling also, both. Okay. Let's go to questions. Does it enduring to check the strangers who they are? Okay, so Xingyan correct. Check with the stranger who they are. Okay, Xingzi correct. Antenna. Okay, antenna too short lah. Told you remember write about 7 words. So I'm not sure whether some teacher might not give you full marks on this. Let me see. Check with the stranger who say they are okay. Rolling also because the keyword enduring to check. He forget to put enduring. Whereas antenna put enduring to check, but he forget to put that strangers are who they say. So these are Qingzi also put check that strangers are who they say they are, but you forgot to put enduring. And no, enduring, sorry, not enduring. Enduring, that words. So Xing Yuan put enduring to check that strangers who are saying you got full marks. Well done, Xing Yuan. Okay, so Hazel, Zhonghen also correct. And Hazel also correct. You have to put this word, okay, confirm. Now, why do you think that readers are urged to make safety a priority? Look at this one itself here. It really tell you dangers can come in many forms. Here are some safety tips, right? So their tips itself is to tell you to urge to make safety priorities. And the tones of these texts is advisory in on both safety. Yeah. So it's taken from a social media post about home security. As a police officer, I've seen many cases, okay, have been prevented. So where is the safety measures? There to check. This is okay, so that's why it's both. So this is the keywords. Okay. That's why if this one this one, that's why you miss out. And the tone is advisory, means you give people advice. Yeah, this is also advice because once you see this type of tips, it's advice. All right. And this police officer also giving advice. Then tips again. You see the tips here, and tips here. So yeah, there's two keywords together. And of course, this one a bit tricky. You might think that, oh, why only should both? Safety precaution. In fact, both one is talking about security, home security. Okay, home security. So both seems like on the same par, on the same frequency, talking about, hey guys, better take precautions and make sure that you're safe. All right, guys, I would like to do one more. This one I think later we do more practice oral. So guys, I want you to craft up questions to give to your classmate here. So I want all of you to create a question now. So by looking at this video, let's say this video, this guy, okay, so this guy, whether it's a dementia or not, or it's a careless person, he opened the door, he went into the house, he forget to take out the key. So I have these students, the grandma always forget to take out the key, or either he went downstairs, he lost his key until she's so fed up, her father have no choice but to get a digital lock. Same digital lock, like antenna. 那个 password 什么号码？哎呦，很多的号码。You know what happened? They use fingerprint and face recognitions. So before that, seriously, Zhonghan and Xingyan, is Xingyan here? How come I never see Xingyan? Oh, Xingyan below. Oh, sorry, because the pictures. Uh, okay, this would be better. I'm going to move here. Okay, that will be good. So guys, that time when the father bought that time was only number and card. Number, then no choice, they had to change to face recognition and fingerprint. Okay, so this is one way. So now I want you to craft a questions to ask your friends. So for example, okay, everyone just craft out the questions and put inside the Zoom chat. Not to me, to everyone. So my first questions, like for this person who forget, if you are the person, do you often forget to lock your house before you left the house, or when you come into the house, you forget to take a key? That's maybe one of the questions. Okay. Why do you think home safety is paramount important? Just come up some question like this, okay? Remember, I want you to practice to craft up questions and architect of the questions. Or it might ask you some question. Have you ever came across any of your family members, friends, or relatives that they are so forgetful that they left their key latch onto the door? Or have you ever came across that any of experience that they used to have a house breaking because they forgot to lock their door properly? Please record yourself for the video. Trust me. Of course, if you want, you can send your video for me to analyze. That would be good. So, Antenna, where are you, Antenna? So this Saturday, okay, if nothing goes wrong, I'm free. I'll be 6 o'clock at the Glassroot Club, okay? We'll do the oral. Okay, thank you, Xingyan. Xingyan, this question is very interesting. What is your question, sir? Why is it important? Oh, wait. Okay, I want to have questions. Take out from here. Can I take out from here? Oh, yes, good. I can take out from here. Good. Hazel, who you want to do this question? Hazel,
Anyone?
yeah, you arrow like your turn to arrow.
Really?
Uh,
wait, 我乱 pick 啊。
对，你做坏人，我做好人，我只是听。
郑恒。
Zhonghan, Hazel asks, what would you do if your friends and family are forgetful and often forget to keep themselves safe at home? What are some measures you would like to take? Wow, Piang, it's like a senior police officer asking a question or something. The question is there already,
Like a suggestion type, right?
No, I don't know. You are supposed to tell me, not me. You are supposed to tell me, my dear.
First of all, if I'm right beside them, I would try to remind. No, not try. I would do my best to remind them. To remind them whether they should not forget something, or like maybe gentle reminder. If they were not beside me, or maybe I just suddenly remembered something, I would text them, or maybe like give a call to them just to like check with them. That's all.
Thank you, teacher. That's all. Thank you, teacher. Remember to say this, in your real oral examination. Well, I think that's all. Thank you, teachers. Okay. Xing Yuan, who will you want to do this question? Of course, cannot be Zhonghen already. Fair to him.
Um, Uncle Raymond.
Very funny, are you? You want me to stab your buttock? Can you get someone, please?
Um,
You know I can answer this question. Please get someone to do it. Okay.
Hazel.
Hazel, all right, ready? Why is it okay? Read the question to Hazel. Hello, Xing Yuan, your question.
Huh?
Read your question to Hazel. Why is it?
Oh, why is it important to take simple precautions such as locking your windows even in the same country like Singapore?
This is a freaking good question, man. Damn you. You go and AI it, right?
No.
Your own.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Xing Yuan, the AI. I love it, baby. Go. Hazel.
You want me to answer on the spot?
But then, 废话.
Um,
Of course now. What the? You left cute, eh? Then what's the point of Zhonghen just not answering me? You very good. You shy, No, sorry, no shy, Go.
I believe it is important to take simple precautions such as locking your windows even in a safe country like Singapore, because low danger doesn't mean no danger. Bad things can still happen to you even if you are in a safe country like Singapore. Even though there are quite low crime in Singapore,
Look at
there
his
are
hand.
still instances of people breaking into houses, shoplifting, and murder. And the list goes on and on. I believe that locking your windows or grilling your windows can prevent things from happening to you. It can prevent people from entering your house through the windows, especially if you are on higher ground and they can come in from the top on the roof.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I like your jest.
Burglars these days have become more and more desperate because of the crushing effect of capitalism. This is why they are so desperate to try and earn money by hook or by crook. This is why I believe that even simple gestures can help us stay safe. If not for you, for your loved ones, like your mother and father. Because I love my mom and dad very, very much. Thank you, teacher. I'm done.
Capitalism. You dare not see me already. Hello, anybody home? What man, I love the brain. I tell you, if you dare to do that in your oral exam, I think if I'm the teacher, I'll be laughing. Oh my God, you make my day, man, bro. Good. Okay. Zhonghen, who will you want to do this question?
Ian.
Xing Yuan,
Yeah.
Okay, read your question, please, to Xing Yuan.
That's my question. What are some ways to ensure if you do not forget to do something or leave anything behind?
Hello, Xing Yuan, answer, please.
I think there are a lot of good ways that we can prevent to forget to do something or leave something behind. So I think the first way is to uh use a use a checklist so that you know like what to pack for your holidays, like um like toothbrush and extra clothes. The second one is I think you can set reminders on your phone. For example, you have a important meeting tomorrow and you have to like bring a lot of stuff. Like um you can set reminders on your phone to like remind yourself to pack all those important stuff for the meeting. And lastly, I think preparing for the night before can save you for like morning panic. That's all.
Actually, you feel already like. Actually, all what you say, I think is very awesome, but I can't see your facial expression. And then you, some of the point you brought out like checklists and using lastly, very good. But for next round, the end of this month, there will be a face to Zoom exam of oral. I want to see your whole face. Okay, thank you, Xing Yuan. Well, and some answer that you given was very good. But you this one will might the teacher might think that you're frightened, you're worried that you may not know how to answer, but okay lah. Overall, if you minus a that one should be okay. Rolling, who you want to answer this question?
停止
Qingzi, read the question to Qingzi, please.
Have you ever had a similar experience of home security? How did you overcome it?
You see, you put this, have you ever had a similar experience of home security? Is it a good one or bad one?
That
Or
one.
you just want to put generic?
Yeah, maybe it's better if it's generic.
Thank you. Okay, back to you, Qingzi.
So firstly, to answer the question, I had never had like a similar experience of home security before in terms of me meeting any dangerous circumstances. But one of the closest events I had to home security was myself locking myself out of my house because apparently the lock was like working a bit too well that day. I was in primary school at that time, and that fateful day I managed to forget my keys inside my house, and that was how I was locked outside of my house for about 2 hours before my parents come home. It was quite depressing considering that I could see the door inside open, but the railing outside was still locking quite firmly.
I
I
can
could
tell.
literally see my keys on the table and I couldn't get in. That was the closest experience I had with home security. How I managed to overcome it? Luckily, that time I got a phone and I could call my parents. But both of them were busy at work and they just told me to sit outside the doorstep, and that's how I was doing my homework for 2 hours while waiting for my parents to come home and get me. That was my closest
Encounter.
event with home security. I feel like since Singapore is quite a safe place, we have the privilege to not worry so much about people breaking in. Like the possibility is not that large compared to other countries, but being caution is still important, and not making a mistake like me is also quite important. Thank you.
I feel that your neighbor very nasty leh. Can you imagine your neighbor? 哎呦，不定哦，Qingzi，不能进去哈。哎呦，慢慢做哈。
Apparently, they were like all at work that time, and I was in primary school. I came home like
Oh, I thought your neighbor so bad leh. I thought your neighbor, oh, 对
like
不起哦，你慢慢做哈，拜拜。It's like shit. Can't you just
it was
invite
like
me
the
to
entire
class?
level. The entire level was like all the adults went out, all the children were like,
Hello?
all the kids were like
They're
at
helper,
secondary
right?
school that time, and then like they got CCA and everything, and then I'm the only primary school kid and sitting outside the.
Oh, that is really very unfortunate. But I think it depends on where you stay. If you're staying in HDB, condo, landed property, that will be different scenario,
No, that
Seriously.
time I was like that time we were like HDB, and I was like only primary 2, and I was literally sitting there.
Excuse me, you're primary 2, you go to school and come back home by yourself.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man, you are damn freaking brave. You are damn, oh, I will never leave. If you are my daughter, I will never do that. No way.
It's safe what? It's like quite safe like.
No, 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 no. All my kids, I will ferry to and fro. I make sure even until Set 4. I make sure my kids, yeah. Number one, I know Singapore is very safe since you share. Number two is that I don't want my children to mix with the wrong company. I want to make sure that the friends that they mix with are good. So I've been a teacher before. I've seen all kinds of students. So I take my responsibility as a father very seriously. to take care of them every single day possible. So after, of course, when they go to JC or Poly, I don't give a damn. But yeah, oh, okay, you are damn freaking brave. Wow. For P2 girl to walk to school, come back to school, wow, I freaking salute you. Well done. Okay, next questions. Tina, who you want to... 青春你没有给 question 哦 Do you give question 哦
Oh my god, I forgot where I give now.
Tina, who you want to give?
若琳
我猜都知道了。来，
have you experienced or heard of house break-ins due to negligence of house security?
Actually, as a matter of fact, I feel like I've never actually experienced or neither have I heard of a house break-in. But I feel like the main reason is probably because Singapore is a very safe city, and my house actually we don't use locks anymore. We actually use our fingerprint to like open our door, so it's like pretty safe because it just automatic locks whenever we just close the door. So I actually don't really need to worry about anyone like breaking into our house or actually like coming in. And also because Singapore is a very safe country with their strict laws and everything, I don't feel like anyone would actually be willing to break into anyone's house. But if that situation ever happens to me, I will first report it to the police, and I will make sure that I will take picture of the evidence, and then I will lodge a police report. However, I do believe that even though Singapore is a very safe city or a very safe country, we should still do our best to have home security so that we reduce the possibilities of this such of things happening. Even though there's a very low crime rate, but that doesn't mean that none of this could happen, because any of it can happen to anyone at any timing. So yeah, that's it. I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, actually you can compare. Don't mind, sorry. I know this recording, I might be a bit biased. You might think I'm biased. So, Luo Ling, maybe you can compare, say that because compare with Singapore and Malaysia. Okay, you can say, yeah, my parents come from Malaysians. So I do heard news that in Malaysia they are not very safe because they got a lot of house breaking in certain parts of Malaysia. Which is true, right? Let's be honest, which is true. This is not a make-up story that, Malaysians are sucks place, no good, got a lot of housebreaking or a lot of anti-race or things like that, which is true. It's a fact of life. Okay, I heard story before, real story. So you say, thank God Singapore is not like that because of strict rules. And another thing maybe Luo Ling can talk about is that yes, even though Singapore is safe, we have this things, but I know recently I heard there are cases that is housebreaking in those landed property and those rich places where foreigners purposely came to Singapore as a tourist, and they already scout and recce and targeted those rich places to go in and to went into housebreak. So it's kind of a bit scared because sometimes we took off guards that is now it will not it's the if no if you're not if it happens, but no, it will never happens to me because I know I'm pretty safe with all the security checks. But then again, there's always a loopholes. There's a possibility that you never know when or why it happens or how it happens. All right. So last questions. Yeah, definitely is Antina will be answering this question, right? Xingzhe. So your question to Athena, please.
Would you be afraid to stay home alone in the night? Why or why not?
Yes. 你怕黑吗？如果你怕黑 then 没办法咯。Back to you, sorry. Athena, sorry.
In Singapore, no, I wouldn't, because personally, I know that Singapore is a very safe country. There isn't much of a house break-ins, especially in HDB buildings where there's like lifts and there's a lot of neighbors that can who possibly have CCTVs who can catch the person who wants to break in. And because secondly, in such a tech-savvy country such as Singapore, we have very advanced type of locks, such as the digital locks that have face recognition or fingerprint recognition. So this way, it's going to be even harder for those people who want to break in, because if they try to break in and the and digital lock finds out, you start beeping and the neighbors will be alerted. And thirdly, it's because Singapore, like my house has very high security. Like there's the the big wooden door, it's a lock, and the outside rear door is a digital lock, so that you need two type of keys to like unlock the door, which makes it like even safer for me. So this is why I believe like Singapore is much safer, but in China that's not the case, because my mom's side of the family is from China, and we live in the rural side of the city. So our doors and locks, they aren't very advanced. We have like one glass door that's very heavy, and we call that like a door. Like it doesn't have a lock and can't be locked because it's just a door, a very heavy door, which makes it hard for people to open. And we call that security there. So I feel safer, much safer in Singapore than compared in China. So that's why I wouldn't be afraid to stay at home in Singapore, but in China I would be afraid. I'll end my sharing here.
This is a very funny question, Qingzi, that you ask. Because for me, you say that, would you be afraid to stay home alone in the night? This question can be a very scary question. People who are alone, being alone phobia at home, nothing to do with security really. It's just like got this claustrophobia, staying alone at home in a box out place, and then loneliness is something, a lifestyle that people want to get rid of. I got friends who are single, and when they are lonely at night, they can't sleep well. They got insomnia, they got PTSD, whatever things is. So this question might relate to different lifestyle. For example, the lifestyle got to do with, if a person is alone at home, what will he or she do that she can do? All right, not about security really. It's a questions that whether he or she is able to overcome the darkness and the loneliness at home, nothing to do with security that people house breaking in. I'm so sorry, Antenna, I'm not being sarcastic or what. In rural areas, 他们偷什么啊？偷鸡、偷鸭、偷狗啊？还是偷米啊？偷什么东西？哎，安哥，你不要看不起我们这些乡下人哦。可能我们藏着黄金在下面那个土地那边，我们有一个secret compartment 哦。你怎么讲呢？Sorry 啊，我不是这个意思。有时候乡下人不等于不是没有钱哦，可能是他们真的很有钱，可是他们是觉得，因为乡下为什么呢？In the village, we always trust each other. No, seriously, in the past or in Singapore, maybe you're not. Okay, I'm a Singaporean. I don't stay in a kampong in Singapore. My in-laws stay in a kampong, and they always tell me in kampong, you can just walk into people's house and take their jiangqing, their pepper, their egg. And then after come back, say, 哎，刚才2个小时之前，我跟你借了一个酱青跟2粒鸡蛋，明天还给你。They can just walk into their house like that, and they don't have a proper lock like what you mentioned. The trust is there, and true enough, they do keep money in a biscuit tin box and hide somewhere under the bed or everything. So if they really want to steal, it's just the village themselves. They'll know who was the person who steals. Seriously, they'll know the person who steals is three things. They are either gangster, they are drug addicts, or they are hooligans or jobless people. So this is pretty safe in terms of in the 50s after World War II. That's how the Singapore society in the kampong village, like the rural areas of the countries. So yeah, so you see that this one, the security is about lifestyle. You see, you can talk about your house, your work. So don't worry, any topics that comes about, first thing is lifestyle, right? Got to do with lifestyle and how you're going to communicate. So this will not happen in Singapore because Singapore is safe. Then why I say that? Because I feel that every time I walk at night, all household is everywhere we got CCTV. Doesn't mean low crime means no crime, but still I feel that we need to take every single precaution to protect ourselves. You never know, there's some crazy people, there's some stupid idiot people. Don't ever use this word stupid idiot. Don't ever say this in your oral. You can say some crazy people, some insane people, some people that's out of their mind, drunkard people, for example, or people high on drugs. They might do these type of things. So being precautious is prevention is much better than cure. Therefore, I strongly believe that no matter how in a safe country like Singapore, can you people pronounce properly? In Singapore, in Singapore, please can you pronounce, okay, when we talk casually, we can say in Singapore, we do this. But when you're in your oral, can you pronounce the word properly in Singapore, in Malaysia, in Japan, in United States of America, right? In Russia, in Vietnam, in Indonesia, in Australia, in New Zealand, all right? Please, in Spain, in Italy, in Germany. In Germany, in Italy, he likes spaghetti and Lamborghini and Ferrari. Hazel was looking at me. What the hell are you talking about? Because Italy is all the DDD. Agree? Lamborghini, Ferrari, chapati, spaghetti. And anyway, this is just a do warm up. The next two lesson, I want to see like Hazel, facial like Zhonghen and Luoling. I need to see your facial expression, okay? So we kind of miss a lot of things here. The essay, okay? And a lot of practices here. And of course here, the 4 essay, okay? Now, I seriously want, am I doing, did I stop sharing already? Did I stop sharing? I stopped sharing, right? Stop sharing already, right? No more no more the Microsoft words, right? Correct or not? Right? So now it's the screen here. Yeah, scare me and rolling. So anyway, I hope that you guys can look through some questions. Please, I think your holiday is over already, yeah? I think starting from this week, you better start to prepare your oral presentation and go to Google and type the past O-level questions, okay? And do it. And if you can do a video yourself, you please at least, sorry, I'm very English, die also do once for yourself, okay? Practice it, okay? You will never regret because it's very useful, all right? So, so only Zhonghen, Tina, Xingyuan, and Qizhi are coming for 19th of the Thursday exam.